Have you ever wondered what spaceships and other vehicles might fit on ancient sites in Greece and Rome? Don't worry, this is not an aliens thing. This is actually quite a bit of fun. I stumbled across parkmyspaceship.com, which is a fab site, and it allows you to sort of put spaceships and other vehicles anywhere on the planet and see if they fit. You'll get it if you go and visit the website. So of course, I decided to take a few and see if they'd fit on sites in ancient Greece and ancient Rome. So here we go. Let's start with the Coliseum and therefore Millennium Falcon, which sits quite nicely there. You have to remember that the arena in the Coliseum wasn't as big as you might think it was. There was a lot of viewing space, but where the action actually took place was in a relatively small area. Certainly space enough for Chewie and co to take off with ease. One of the things we know the Romans were really into, particularly when it came to holding games, was novelty. And what can be more of a novelty than the mouth of a sandworm from Dune? Probably a bit too big. Not sure it would have gone down too well. Now I'm going to go a bit old school here in more ways than one. So to start with, this is the Circus Maximus, which you might remember as being one of the oldest sites in ancient Rome. It dates as far back as we understand it to be to the 6th century BC, so way earlier than the Coliseum, which was at the end of the 1st century AD. Pretty much anything big, any big event would have gone on here. So it's full of history, it's full of ceremony, so why not have a Klingon battlecruiser there? And as you can see, it fits quite nicely. Here we have the Roman Forum and the Titanic. Paint me like one of your Gallic girls, Jack. Sorry. Here we have the Acropolis being smothered by the USS Enterprise. This one is from the James T. Kirk Enterprise. I know there are various versions and I live in fear of getting one of them wrong. Bit of trivia for you and a tenuous link. James T. Kirk, his middle name was Tiberius. Now, I know Tiberius was at Rhodes for a while, but I don't know if he went to Athens. I would expect he did. If he did, let me know. This one is pretty much my favourite. This is the Pathon, and that is an X-Wing. I don't know if X-Wings can take off vertically. Either way, what a match. This is the running track at Olympia, and that is a Tantive 4, which is apparently the ship that Princess Leia was on when she was captured by Darth Vader. It's at the beginning of the first film that they ever made, which is the 4th or 5th. I always get confused. But anyway, that is the ship that she was on, and that is the running track. I'm going to stay here for one final one. This is a Boeing 747, and just to give a bit of scale going on here, the running track is around 212 meters in length. Obviously I didn't run from the entire length of it, but that's it in its entirety. And a Boeing 747 apparently needs a runway of around 1,500 meters. So you'd need around another, 7 of these, 8 or so in total, for a Boeing to land. Not sure that's really ever likely to happen, but just in case you wondered.